Ever run into this dreaded error in Python? None type object is not callable. Don't worry, you're not alone. This error happens when you accidentally treat none as a function or variable. A simple fix? Just check for none before running your code. Here's an example. In this code, we accidentally set a variable to none, then try to call it as a function. By simply adding a simple if statement, we can avoid this error completely. Don't let this error trip you up. Always double check your variables and stay error-free. Comment below if this error has ever frustrated you. Did you know that the first ever computer bug was an actual bug? No, really, a moth. In 1947, a team working on one of the earliest computers discovered that a moth had caused a malfunction. They literally had to debug the system by removing the insect. This is where the term debugging comes from. Who knew programming history could be so buggy? Share this quirky fact with a friend who codes, or better yet, someone who hates bugs. Are you still using variable in JavaScript? Let me show you why it's time to switch to let and const. A var has a function scope, which can lead to issues when you're used inside loops or blocks. On the other hand, let and const have block scope and prevent unintentional reassignments. Here's how let and const help prevent common scoping issues. Switching to let and const makes your code more predictable and reduces bugs. Want more tips like this? Follow me for more JavaScript hacks. Tired of messy callbacks in your JavaScript code? Let's clean things up with async and await. Async and await makes your asynchronous code look synchronous and easier to read. No more callback hell. Here's a before and after using async and await instead of traditional callbacks. Your code will be cleaner, easier to debug, and more readable. Give this a try and let me know how it improves your code. Did you know that nested loops can seriously slow down your code? Every extra loop adds more complexity, increasing execution time exponentially. For example, if you nest two loops that each iterate 100 times, that's 10,000 iterations. Here's how nested loops impact performance and a better way to solve this problem using higher order functions. Keep an eye on your loops and refactor for better performance. Like if you've ever been trapped in loop hell. Want to make your Python code cleaner? Here are my top 3 tricks. Tip 1. Use list comprehensions for concise readable loops. Tip 2. Replace concatenation with if strings for better readability. Tip 3. Use lambda functions for short throwaway functions. Here's a quick example of each trick in action. These tips will help you write better, more Pythonic code in no time. Which trick was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Did you know that Python wasn't named after the snake? It's actually named after Monty Python. Guy van Rossum, Python's creator, was a big fan of Monty Python's Flying Circus. So when naming his code he created, he named it after Monty Python.